May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and as we deal with the stress of the coronavirus pandemic, managing your mental health is more important than ever. And this morning, I'm pleased to be joined by Nicholas Pomante, the Student Wellness Coordinator at Eastern Michigan University. Nicholas, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
First of all, what can people do to nurture their mental health during these tough times?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do for your mental health. We'll try to talk about three today, and the first one is exercise, and it helps your mental health in a myriad of ways, but primarily the release of feel-good endorphins. So if you've heard of people talk about a workout high or a runner's high, that's what they're referring to, those feel-good endorphins being released. So you want to try to aim for 30 to 60 minutes of exercise per day. And I get a lot of questions about the type of exercise and what's best, and the best exercise is the one that happened. So my recommendation would be just to choose your favorite type of activity and start with that.
Right, because if you're struggling over, oh gosh, I have to find weights or whatever, my gym is closed, just get out for a walk or do something that comes to you naturally that you want to do. That's great advice. Well, how can your diet affect your mental health?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So I'm a registered dietitian, and we have this saying, mood follows food. And one example of that is protein. Protein is the building blocks for mood regulating neurotransmitters. So if you don't have enough protein in the diet, you can't make enough of those things to regulate your mental health. So you want to make sure you're getting in enough protein. And when we talk about that, we're thinking like lean meats, nuts, seeds, dairy, legumes, eggs, things like that. Um, and then also 95% of the serotonin, or that happy hormone that we make, is produced by the bacteria in your gut, or those probiotics we hear so much about. So you want to make sure that you're feeding those with a lot of high fiber foods. So when we're talking about high fiber, we're talking about vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains.
So more protein and make sure you have foods with good fiber to help your gut health. Now, if people feel that their mental health is in danger, what can they do?
Yeah, well, if you feel like some of those things like exercising and a nutritious diet isn't really getting to where you need to be, try expressing gratitude or thankfulness. Research out there shows that helping someone or showing gratitude for something someone did is the easiest and the quickest way to increase your overall happiness levels. So my recommendation would be to have a gratitude journal. I sit down and write three things I'm grateful for every Monday, and I write it down in a list form. And then, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you can take a look at that and you can say, well, what do I write down a lot? Those are the things I really value and that I should do more of to bring myself joy. And then, of course, a lot of us have pets at home that we don't have time to give attention to usually. But spending time with pets has been shown to increase serotonin levels, oxytocin levels, and those are feel good hormones. But absolutely, if someone feels like they're in more of an acute crisis mode, we want them to reach out to someone for help. So whether that be their established therapist, calling 911 if we think it's at that point. And then we also have some resources too. The Eastern Michigan University Community Behavioral Health Clinic offers really great low-cost services, and they have a great team that I work with sometimes over there. And so you can find more information about them at emich.edu/CBHC. And
Fantastic.
yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Nicholas Pomante, the Student Wellness Coordinator at Eastern Michigan University. We really appreciate your guidance for us on this important topic here.